Where did your stage name come from?
My government name is Mercedes Emerald Johnson. So,
That's where the Benz comes from.
yeah.
What about Lul?
I was going through, when I first started dancing, it was just like I was trying to figure out a name for myself and I just could not figure it out. So really, when I first started dancing, I was going by Mercedes. But when I started going to other cities and other states and started traveling, I had to come up with another name because it was already Mercedes at the other clubs. So Lil, I just felt like it was just a little bit, just to add on there. Some clubs call me Benzie, or some clubs be Lul Benzie, or they just call me by my name.
What does actually LUL mean?
No meaning at all.
Is it almost like LIL, like little?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Lil, but I didn't want to put little. I felt like LUL just looked it different in front of Benzie.
Now, do people mispronounce this when they see it?
Yeah, always.
Misspell it?
They don't know how to, cause they got other artists that spell L-U-H, L-U-H, and they be like la, and I'll be like nah, just be like la. Just when you see the just say la, Lul Benzie.
That's how you pronounce it.
Just like that.
Now, this stage name, Lul Benzie, that's something you came up with yourself? Somebody came up with for you?
Just me coming up with it, cause I was on Instagram trying to figure out my Instagram name, and I had changed it so many times. I had it like Benzie96 or Miss Open Minded. I've had like so many different Instagram names, and I just wanted something to look nice or just to be on my page. And finally, I came with Lul Benzie, LUL_Benzie at one point, but then I ended up changing it to the real Lul Benzie.
I see. Now, you incorporate your first name is really Mercedes.
Yes.
That's your real name.
Yep.
But you do play with it with your stage name. So at first you did actually use your birth name as your stage name, and then you changed it. Did changing your name, even back then, did that hurt your brand at all?
No. Because either way it went, I had Mercedes or I had Benzie. I had the symbol, I literally got the symbol tattooed on my chest, so whichever one they called me, they knew it was me.
This tattoo, you have other tattoos as well. Was that your first tattoo ever?
Yes, this is way before I even became an entertainer. I got this as like 19, I was so excited to get my first tattoo, and I was just like, I just want something that's just me, and I didn't want to get actual words Mercedes tattooed on me, but I wanted people to know my name when they see me. So that's where that come from.
Now, you could have put this tattoo anywhere on your body. Why did you choose right above your chest?
It's like a name tag. So when you look at me, you be like, your name Mercedes? Yep.
Now, looking back at things, did you choose the right area of your body to place that logo there?
Being as an entertainer, no and yes. Yes, because when I get my stage name called or somebody's looking for me or I change my hair, because as an entertainer, you change your hair so much. This right here is like, this ain't gonna never change. So even if I get tattoos coming over my shoulder to go around it, they're gonna automatically see that tattoo and I'm gonna be like, hey, that's Benzie. She just changed her hair. She just got new makeup, And then the no part about it, with me being a natural entertainer, I used to be 200 pounds when I started dancing. And I'm all the way down to like 150 something, So with me going down in bra size, the look of my breasts aren't up to entertainment standards. So thus you got negative feedback from the internet or social media or the public.
Why did you lose that weight?
For one, as an entertainer, it's just you're branding yourself. As an entertainer, you're marketing yourself. You're selling yourself. I'm not saying selling yourself as in, prostitution, but it's like, as an entertainer, people are gonna want you in their videos. As an entertainer, people wanna take pictures. People want you to brand their clothes. People want you to be the face of something that they're trying to sell to other people. Thus, as that being your image, you gotta invest in your image, what's gonna bring you money. So For you, it could be your YouTube, your cameras, and everything that's bringing your money in. But for me, is my looks and my body that's what's bringing my money in.
How did you lose that weight?
I lost it 2 different ways. I had a bad car wreck last summer, and like I was under a tremendous amount of stress, and between stressing and going through it, I had just lost it because I was just, when you're stressed and your body is sick, the weight just sheds off. And I didn't like that weight because I looked sick, I looked anorexic, I just didn't look like myself. Like everybody loved the weight, but I didn't. So I ended up gaining it back, after I got better and time went by, and then I ended up losing it all over again, but I lost it the right way. So since I've resided in Atlanta now, I got a personal trainer at the Atlanta loft, and I started going back to him once I got done traveling.
So originally 200. When you lose the weight because of the accident, where did your weight go to? What number?
My weight went down to almost like 150 something, like maybe like 152.
And then when it shot back up because of you getting yourself back together?
I went back to like almost 190. And then I came right back down to that like 150 area, but it kind of evened out. It was more toned and adjusted. It felt more natural on me.
Do you want to stay at that number, or are you trying to shed some more?
It's kind of in the middle. Like right now, I'm not even trying to look at the scale. I'm just more or less trying to tone up and get everything in the right places that I want.
You have gotten negative feedback to your breasts.
Yes.
Are you going to do something surgically about that? Or
I want to.
You do.
That's about the only surgical thing I want done. Everything else, I'm cool on. Like, I feel like my stomach, my hips, my legs, my thighs, I can do. With the breast area is one of the hardest areas to work out and get back lifted. I was a 42 double D. Now I'm all the way down to a 34C. So you kind of do the math. You try to figure it out kind of. Once you've been one size for so long, the elasticity in your skin is just non-existent.
Now, when it comes to getting surgery on your breast, do you want to actually keep that size and just get it so it looks a certain way, or do you actually want the old size back and to have it look a certain way?
I kind of want it to fit my body type. I don't want it to be too small, and I don't want it to be too big, where I'm uncomfortable, I can't move, I can't do what I do or work out. I want it to be adjusted to my body type, and that's where the doctor comes in and tell me what do I need to do and what do I need to adjust.
Have you seen some sort of consultation yet? Have you seen a doctor yet?
Not yet. I haven't found anybody that's like caught my eye. I've been looking. I've talked to a lot of girls down here. They gave me a lot of doctors. You got to understand, with so many botched women around here, it's terrifying. I'm going to have somebody come onto my body with a needle and put something in my body that doesn't belong and then stitch me back up, and I'm walking around with it literally for everybody to see. I want them to be right, and I want them to be done correctly, and I don't want them to be, something horrible, because if that was the case, I just could have kept my normal breast.
When you say you've seen botched things, have you personally seen botched things like in the strip club type of thing?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
You have.
Internet, strip club, I've seen it all. It was like, as an entertainer being natural right now, you see a lot of women getting enhancements because, like I said, your body is your brand. When you're in the strip club, you're selling your body, you're selling your image, you're selling your look. So some women get enhancements to sell their brand. Some girls want bigger breasts, some girls want bigger hips, butt, flatter stomach. But then that comes into play where it's a possibility, depending on who they go to, as a surgeon or a doctor, it's always a possibility of the botched or something going wrong with their surgery. I don't know everybody's story. I don't know everybody's situation. So I can't be, she could have done a better job, or she could have got it done. Because you don't know if the doctor did something on his part or her part. I just kind of stay in my lane because that ain't got nothing to do with me.
And just to add something in there, just to be transparent, some people have died on the operating table.
Of course,
on
'cause,
cosmetic surgery?
like butt shots or whatever. There's back alley surgeons that put some type of stuff in your butt that you don't know. Like I've heard people use Fix-A-Flat, cock from the wall, unknown materials. Like from what I've been in school and what I've been told and what documentaries I've watched, if that stuff gets into your bloodstream, that can automatically, be your death right there.
Now, when it came to your name, and before I even go on the name, you did mention at this point you're natural. You've never had any cosmetic surgery.
No.
Have people accused you of a fake body part before?
Of course.
What do you get accused of?
My butt being fake.
They've
But
said that.
I tell people, like, I have not, look, I tell people, look, you see what I'm driving? I ain't got the money about no butt. I tell people, I say, do you see what I'm wearing? I still like shopping at Walmart. I still like shopping at Ross. I'm like, I'm too cheap. Like, if I wanted to get something done on my body that I feel like is a problem for me making money, it's my breast. My behind, in my opinion, is soft and it moves. And in this industry, so many people see so many fake, butts. They just like, when they see me, it's like, oh, it's real? Oh, it's soft? And it move? And I make my money. That's just me. I can't speak for everybody else.
When that does happen, when you do get accused of a fake butt,
Social media.
is that flattering? Is that disrespectful to you?
It's funny to me because some people, like, I tell you, like, it's funny to me because some people just be wanting to troll. You know how, with this new generation of internet, is nothing but trolls now. So they just say stuff that's just outrageous. Like, the most outrageous thing I've had done, somebody said I had my nose done. I'm like, what? My nose? I was like, I thought that was funny. I was just like, at this point, y'all just saying stuff.
You clap back at the trolls?
Of course. I call it bullying the bullies.
Now, when it comes to people giving you negative feedback on your breasts, it's just internet stuff, or have people ever said to you in person something negative about it?
Both. But in person, it was more or less, things to help me with it, or, assist, like I said, to assist with my brand.
Constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the internet, it was more or less, oh, you got saggy titties, or, oh, look at them, they don't sit up, or, oh, because the internet is the internet, but it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I still make money, I still get booked, people still want to see me, people still follow me, so, it's not stopping nothing.
Back to your name, why did your parents name you Mercedes?
From what I was told, my mom named me Mercedes because she had a Mercedes at the time. But then, my grandma could flex and say she wanted to name me that. I was just like, I'm like, all right, I'm cool with it. I'm like, all right. Because I couldn't really see myself being anybody else. I couldn't see my name being anything else.
Do you own a Benz?
Not yet.
Do you want to?
I am. Right now is grind season right now. I just paid off my car that I just bought for my birthday. I just got it in January, and I just paid it off. So right now I'm more or less wanting a working car. I like to travel, I like to drive. So with me traveling and driving, I don't want to get a fancy car that costs thousands of dollars to keep maintenance on and keep putting it on the road. I'd rather have a work car and a nice car. So I paid off my I paid off my work car. Now I can work on my nice car.
Do people make comments when they see that you're not driving a Benz?
Of course. Oh, how your name Mercedes and you ain't driving a Mercedes? How your name Mercedes and you driving a Chevy? I'm like, okay, put it like this. How you not driving a Benz and how you still in debt? What you doing with your money? What your car notes looking like? My thing is I like paying things off and taking care of business, Why make all this money and keep continuously being in debt? You already got wherever you live in rent, you got insurance, you got your phone bill, you got your cable, you got whatever else you got going on. And then as an entertainer, hair, makeup, nails, outfits, the image itself costs. So why would I sit here and just put money into something that I know is going to cost me a lot of money? So right now, I'm gonna let them talk. I don't mind it because at the end of the day, I got a working car that I paid off and I'm not making a car payments on. And it's a good car. I can drive anywhere with this car. So when I get ready to settle down, because up north, I didn't want to get a Mercedes because, like I said, I traveled a lot and I wasn't for sure if I was gonna stay up north for very long. So what happened if I would have bought a Mercedes and another car? Then I would have to pay for both cars and one car to be flatbedded and sent all the way down here. And we all know getting cars transferred like that is more money. So I was just gonna wait until I got somewhere where I was really comfortable and I really had an area of work that I was really strongly liked.
Now, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Black.
Do people guess this when they meet you? Do they think you're something else when they meet you?
Both. They think I'm Black because how I talk and how I act. And then others feel like, I think it's more or less my facial features. They think that I'm mixed with something else. Me, I'll say I'm Black. I could be mixed with something else. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. It's a guessing game over here.
Have you ever tried to research it further on your own?
No, because I know my family and I know some of my family members. I do have, some of my family is from Jamaica. I have Creole in my family. I have a lot of stuff that's in my family. And at this point in time, even going back further, I have even had family members that were slaves. So I even had pictures. Like my grandfather had sent my mom pictures of one of my great-great-great-great-grandmothers actually being a house slave. So it's just maybe further down the line when I'm actually into looking into it. But right now, I tell people I'm Black. I don't have a problem being Black. Because at the end of the day, on my driver's license, what it's going to say? Black. When I get pulled over by the police, what it going to say? Black. when I pass away and decide to donate my organs, what they going to say on the toe tag? Black. So that's how I am.
Do you speak any other languages aside from English?
Nah, I keep it English. I learned a little bit of other languages, but that was a long time ago in high school.
What were they?
I learned Spanish and then a little bit of Germany, but don't ask me, I ain't retained none of that.
Did you take those classes serious back then or no?
The foreign languages, no, but my high school classes, yes. I graduated a full year early out of high school. I graduated with a 3.4 GPA my junior year. So my junior and my senior year was together. So I kind of wanted to get the hell out of high school.
That was a special program your school had, or anybody could do that?
It was kind of both. It was the class that I took in the evening were for people that was catching up on credits. But with me taking summer school PE, I took summer school PE since freshman year. Then I took freshman orientation because, where I was from, you got a credit for going to freshman orientation. So with me taking summer school PE, summer school PE or whatever for the last 2 years or whatever, they was looking like, oh, well, you only need several more credits to graduate. You thought about picking up extra classes? And when I looked into it, I had to take 6 extra classes in order to graduate a year early, and I was with it. They was like, well, you can just take 3 classes and graduate a semester early. I was like, nah, I'm ready to get up out of here. I'll take all 6 classes. So I had 6 classes during the day, then I had 6 classes at night.
Ever thought about learning a little bit more of those languages, Spanish or German?
When I slow down in the fast life, I guess, call it the fast life. It's a lot of things that still interest me, especially other cultures and other countries. So when I actually get to that point in my life where I'm actually able to go to other countries, enjoy their cultures, then yeah, I would.